Hello everyone, today I'll be showing you everything new with the Weber rework. But wait a second, the Weber rework isn't even out yet, and last time I checked time travel wasn't invented yet. So how do I know what's new with it? Well, it's simple. In order to predict the future, you must first look at the past reworks and find everything similar with them. So today I will predict everything new with the Weber rework with 100% guaranteed accuracy. Before we do that, let's set some ground rules before I show you the method I used. I will only be looking at already reworked characters, specifically Warley, Woody, Wendy, and Wickford. I didn't include Willow and Winona in my research because not only were both of these reworks released 2 years ago, but they don't seem to have any pattern with the rest of them. The first two reworks seemed more like fixes to bad characters rather than reworks to a character. Also no S because his update's entire purpose is to make him worse. Alright, let's play a game now. I'm going to show you a bunch of random features and you tell me if there's anything similar with them. Ready? Warley comes with a new crafting tab. He can craft 4 powders in this new tab. These powders can be applied to food to give you abilities such as extra damage or defense. On top of that, he can cook a special dish which allows him to see in the dark. Woody's rework comes with 4 craftable idols. These idols can be consumed to specialize in a specific area. One of them lets you become a moose who does more damage and has extra defense. On top of that, he can see in the dark in this form. He will return to normal when his werewolf's meter runs out. Wendy comes with a new crafting tab containing 7 new potions. These potions can be applied to Abigail to give her a bunch of different abilities, including extra damage and extra defense. When Abigail levels up, she provides a small amount of light. Abigail dies when the Abigail meter runs out. Wickford comes with a new crafting tab containing 7 new things. They can be applied to give you buffs including less durability waste and extra health regen. These buffs run out when the Wickford meter runs out. Yeah, I don't think there's anything similar here, might as well give up. Where do we even begin? First of all of these characters have new crafting items, and everyone except Woody has a new tab. All of the items in the new tab have some sort of theme going for them, whether it be idols, potions, powder, or Wickford notes on stuff. All of these new tabs have at least one item that increases the damage in some way, as well as something that gives you more defense or health. The last 3 reworks all had a new stat which functions somewhat like an ability that can run out. So with this, I can safely say that Weber will probably be getting a new tab with similar recipes inside, along with a new meter that does stuff. He will likely have an item that will in some way, shape or form increase his damage, and the same can be said for an item that increases his health. Though this is probably correct, it doesn't feel right. It's like I set a bunch of very vague goalposts so I can say that I got it right in the end. So let's go deeper than that. In the one and only hint we got at Weber's rework, we can see him weaving a heart with silk. He is weaving something with silk. Although this is probably just his idle animation, it wouldn't be too much of a stretch to say that he could get a silk bar. This silk bar would allow him to weave stuff in his new crafting tab. What can you make in this new tab? Whatever it is, it's going to be all the same. For example, a new tab where you can craft all the different spider dens for every spider in the game. Although this specific idea is pretty unlikely since it's a bit too straightforward and boring, which I doubt Clay would actually do. So let's just throw a bunch of random ideas at the wall, and one of them has to be right. Just go to the comments to write the most outlandish idea you have, and if enough people do that, one of you will look like a god and predict exactly what will happen on the Weber rework. So what's my $1 million idea? I originally thought he would become like a Spider-Man and he can use his silk to teleport across gaps, but that's about where the idea ended. Then I was hit with the most genius idea ever. Weber is a spider. And you know what spiders do? They sometimes have smaller spiders on themselves. Coincidentally, his role in the game is to command a bunch of smaller spiders. What if instead of crafting spider dens, he could craft spiders? Just summon different type of spiders at his will. There's this weird feature in the pick up anything mod where if you pick up spider dens, the spiders will come out of you and return to you when it gets to daytime. Just imagine a Weber rework that works similar to that. You can craft a bunch of spiders and he just summons them whenever he needs them. There could be even new types of spiders. One that specializes in damage or something, and another one that's has a lot of health. Or maybe he could even have a few spiders that can chop trees or something like that. It's just an idea. It's not really that fleshed out, but it could come true. That's about where my random idea ends. So what is safe to expect? As weird as it sounds to say, don't expect much, other than like a crafting tab. He's not a bad character by any stretch, and it doesn't feel like you're walking on two crippled legs when playing him. I can't see Clay changing much with Weber. They did the same thing with the Wickford rework, and a lot of people were disappointed because the update didn't meet their impossible expectations. Realistically, all we're going to get is a new crafting tab with a bunch of new items, but you could probably easily play the game without using them. Although I have noticed a lot of the previous characters have a new way to escape darkness. Maybe Weber can finally sleep in spider dens like his quote says. Anyways, that's the end of the video. Thank you for watching and goodbye. This will be a very interesting rewatch when the update actually comes out.